have it. We're back up and running. Great to see everybody. Hey, Gil, how's it going? So now that sorry about the long intro. We were trying to fix some stuff and get things going, so I figured that's the best way to keep everybody occupied.
Very long intro. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming in. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button. Share this out. Subscribe if you haven't to keep posted on all of our latest and greatest videos coming out.
You guys hear everybody okay? Tyler, me, sound pretty good out there? I gotta get my live chat to pop out here. There we go. Let's do a little roll call once I pop this bad boy out.
If you guys haven't already, hit that like button. Share this out. Subscribe if you haven't to keep posted.
Where did it go? There it is. Everybody can hear Tyler good. We got the audios right.
Hopefully.
Give us a 1 in the chat if everybody can hear Tyler good. We don't want to miss what Tyler's got to say. I'm deaf. Fox says I only hear static. Sounds awesome on my end. Ooh.
Weird.
Weird. Let me see something here. Everybody can hear Tyler good. We got the audios right.
Hopefully.
Give us a 1 in the chat if everybody can hear Tyler. Sounds good to me.
I had to check. You only missed the intro, Cliff. All right, so it sounds like we're good.
All right, so let's go through this and see who's all in here. Nicholas Green, if he's still in here. We got Tyler in here. We got Grace Martin in here. We got Trail Trash in here. We have John in here. We have Chelser's in here. Fox Outdoors. Texas Jungle's in the house. Martin is in the house. Hey, Howie's in the house. We got Gil from is in the house. And then we have John our Bandama, Grandma's in the house. Okay, so everybody's in here. Says we
Martin, and we got Food Forest. We have John Travels. Good to see you guys as well.
Guys, don't forget to please smash that thumbs up when you come in. Smash it out when you're leaving. It tells everybody, because YouTube 2020, they're really being particular on that thumbs up. It shows that you guys are like what we're doing and that you want to see more of it. So please help us out. Yeah, exactly, Trail. Get them up in there.
Absolutely.
Pulling a mark here, 1-1. There we go. Absolutely. So we got some really fun stuff that we want to talk about tonight. Tyler wants to talk about some of the things, and we're going to ask you guys some questions again of the 2020 Survival Challenge and what would you guys want to see out there. So that's going to be coming up tonight also. We're getting some more snow, so we got 9 inches the first time, and I got another 5 on the way. Yeah. Make sure it's blue.
Ghost peppers is going to remain cause of stress. Absolutely. So we wanted to talk about some ideas that we're going to try to do while we're out there. We're so limited on time. As I said, 7 days as a week. It's not really a whole lot of time to kind of do some of the stuff that we really want to do. You know, we want to give you guys one of the best shows you're going to see. I know myself, I plan on building my shelter, not on the ground. So I'm going to be really busy spending my whole time out there making sure I have a shelter that I can sleep into. So that's one of the big things that we've been talking about. We've been almost every night going back and forth between me, Mark, and some other channels that are involved in this challenge, discussing ideas. I have a notebook with like 3 pages full of ideas and stuff to do, kind of get a good game plan while we're out there, because there's going to be, the 4 of us. We want to make sure that we can all accomplish some of the stuff that we're set out to do. We're going to be talking along with some of the equipment we're bringing. We are planning on making us awesome.
Oh, dragon. Holy moly, buddy. Thank you so much, Dragon.
Wow, awesome.
You're making my day, buddy. That brings me a big smile on my face. How's it been? I haven't seen you in a long, long time.
Zombie 2. Yeah, and real quick too, like I said, we're gonna be talking equipment we're bringing out there. We're all gonna be shooting some of our gear video that we're gonna be posting. All the gear that we're taking out there, it'll all be between, sleeping bags all the way up to camera equipment that we're gonna be doing. So,
So
oh,
now, Tyler, you're gonna have to come up with something. So we have everybody else has like a little board that they sign. We got to figure out something we're gonna do. I want to say thanks, Dragon, because from bottom of my heart, that means a lot. That helps us out tremendously. So thank you so much for that super chat. That is cool, man. Thank you so much. Well, we got to figure out something we're gonna do.
as far as a board, what do you mean?
Not like everybody does it either. It's a super chat board, or we got to try something. We got to think of something new. Something that somebody else hasn't done yet. You know.
Right on. Yeah. We need to brainstorm some of that and figure it out.
Dragon says, "I seen a few of yours just lurking. That's okay, buddy. I'm glad you're here.
Absolutely.
We're gonna be doing a lot of different things. Pretty excited. One of the things I'm really getting interested in, and that's air rifles. I've been doing a lot of research, and I'm getting more and more interested into those things. I have mine right now, but some of the bigger calibers are really getting interesting. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen some of the calibers that are out there. Tyler has a little bit idea because he's into them air rifle as far as the caliber wise, a little bit more than what I have. But I've been doing my research, and it's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. You're getting air rifles nowadays that can take down large game. So the air rifle company has the whole industry and the air rifles have really set their game up as far as what you can do too, especially when it comes to hunting. We're talking very to little noise coming at all from these. So you're going to see a lot of outdoor channels that kind of have that hunting background in them. Start seeing them use a lot more.
Hey, Truth, good to see you. I've seen you sneak in here before, but I'm glad to see you, buddy. Guys, don't forget to let's hit that like button. Let's share this out as much as you possibly can. The more people that we get in here, the better everybody does. And we have some really cool plans for 2020. Me and Tyler have been working 24/7 on trying to get some good things going and stuff like that. So it's going to be a really interesting year for us and for Tyler. For the people that are just popping in here, the whole if you go to Tyler's channel, there is the unofficial official trailer set up for the winter challenge. You guys go over there and you can watch that. It is really cool. You did a good job on it. Hey, Anita, I haven't seen you in a long time too.
Absolutely. That was kind of just a fun little project I've been working on. It's a different editing style than what you guys see in a lot of my videos. So I thought I'd give it a try and kind of keep people's mind focused on what's going to happen, because this is a trip that, it takes a lot of time and planning. As Mark said, we've been planning this out for like the last 2 months, 3 months now. It does cost money, going back and forth, travel, gear and stuff. SD cards, people don't think about these. These can get really pricey. Making sure we're able to record for the whole 7 days that we are out there. All kinds of stuff. Some of the permits that we need to do any kind of, fishing or anything like that, those cost money, especially for people like me and the 3 other guys that are going to be coming, because there is a first time, fee for outsiders to get those kind of permits. So everything does cost a lot of money when it comes to doing this trip.
Yeah, Truth. That's actually my bushcraft campsite. That's right behind me. That's actually we did that 2 years ago. So we're going to be a part of that, but we're not going to be. Everybody's going to be making something new. I'm going to be adding to my stuff. The guys that are out there, they're going to be starting out fresh. And Tyler has some cool ideas of making some shelters, so we're going to really jump on that to see if we can't pound them out. And I just saw from Martin says, haven't seen a bushcraft crossbow. That might be kind of interesting, as long as the thing don't blow up in my face.
A bushcraft crossbow, huh? I think I could work on something like that.
Trail says you need a permit if you film a genie and have over 1K followers. No, these guys are going to need permits for hunting and fishing. So one of the things too, Tyler, that I don't know if anybody has really seen or heard about that, is it coma or Copa virus that hit China, and then now it's in Seattle, and that's pretty nasty too because there's 2 strains of it.
Yeah.
Genie Springs. I'm hoping that it gets nice and warm, and then it freezes, and then we'll have some fun. Because then I won't be able to walk on top of the snow instead of sinking in so far.
Just found like, oh, okay. Right on, Travis. So I would definitely check it out. So yeah, I don't know, because Mark kind of just got off of work when we called and said, hey, let's set up a live stream. I know a few people are wanting to hear from us. So when do you plan on rolling out your gear video for what you're going to be using on the 7-day challenge?
Probably because of with the work and stuff that I got going on and me being off for 2 weeks, I'm probably going to try to get that together this weekend as much as I possibly can, and then I want to start getting into the different gear videos because I think there's going to be a couple different portions of this.
Okay.
Yeah, coronavirus. There you go. Exactly, Dragon. Yep. So we're gonna be, hey guys, watch out for that. We have some stuff coming up. I want to thank everybody too. I hope I made everybody starving and could smell it through the smell-o-vision on the smoked ham because it was fabulous. That was good.
Yeah, definitely made me hungry, and I've seen that video like 5 times now. So, every time you get to editing it and changing something up, you'll show me, and I think I've seen that thing at least 5 times already. Still good every time. But yeah, I plan on maybe sometime next week I'll have my gear video out for what I'm bringing. I will be talking with Mark on the phone as far as, with all 4 of us going to be out there. There's some stuff that, each of us don't need to all bring, like maybe a frying pan. Not all 4 of us need to bring a frying pan. You know, as far as my other stuff goes, like clothing, and I mean, I'm packing for a week's worth of stuff. So it may seem like there's a lot of stuff I'm taking, but, not all of it's going to be used, obviously. We're going to have sleeping bags, we're going to have, camera equipment, and, stuff gets heavy. So the kind of bags that we're going to be using, I'll go over full detail, how many liters they are, how many batteries I'm bringing for each specific camera, stuff like that. I got a whole mountain of batteries right here, which people don't really understand how much these things cost alone. These are about $127 each for batteries, and I've got about 8 right here. So, that tells you, the kind of work and commitment that we put into our channel. So we definitely want this to definitely just explode all over YouTube so people can kind of get a good idea, because you're not going to see this 7-day challenge anywhere on YouTube where we're going to be facing the kind of weather that we're going to be dealing with.
Hey, Truth, I wonder if Thieves Oil would stop that. Oh, he just said that. Make 4 thieves. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Thieves Oil is there's a story behind Thieves Oil. So take care. Howie says need to go to sleep.
Take it easy. John Travel says he'll be in Elkhorn, Wisconsin in 2 weeks.
Mark, do you want the link to the Air Force Texan Big Bore Air Rifle Field Test? Sure, put it up there.
In 2 weeks. Well, what's happening in 2 weeks, Mark?
In 2 weeks, we will be in the woods.
That's right. We will be spending our 7 days out there, and you know that you told me yesterday, I think it was, is that we literally have like 2 weeks left until we're going to be out there doing this video. And I haven't been there hasn't been too much stuff that I've been worried about or scared about when it comes to doing this challenge, other than the fact that this is going to be the first time I'm going to be away from my family for a week straight. So that's kind of been sinking into, not seeing my daughter every day. That's one thing that's going to be the real big challenge when it comes to being gone. It's not going to be the freezing cold weather or the lack of food or stuff like that. I think it's going to be the family, being gone away from the family. So
Crazy Ann, good to see you. So, Truth, is that what you're talking about? These boxes this year in 2020, we went to full HD on our live stream. So, one of the other things I want to tell you guys is if you go down to the cogwheel in the YouTube on the bottom of the page on the right hand side, you'll see CC and you'll see HD, that cogwheel. You can change that up and you can watch us now in full high def in 1080. YouTube normally broadcasts between 480,
360 to 480.
380 to
is
4,
recommended.
So they will actually downgrade our live streams because they don't want to push out that extra bit rate. So if you go down there and you hit that, you're going to see it fully in HD. And trust me, it does make a difference. You see a lot more of my gray hair.
Well, hello, Mary. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, there you go. How you been? One of the things, too, guys, is we were working on is because I had to do my cast iron pots and I wanted to get them all seasoned for the trip, we will be coming out with a video on our ways of seasoning some pots and pans. And did I take that one out of here? I did. But you can ask Tyler. They were pretty nasty looking.
They were.
And they look pretty cool now.
They look like the ones I got.
So if you're looking, if you got some true cast iron pans, don't throw them away. There is a very simple way to get them things back to their old, beautiful self.
Gray hair on a man is charming.
I'm getting more and more every day.
I actually got a few grays in mine and some reds, and my beard just changes colors. I think every other day I'll have orange, I'll have gray, I'll have white, I'll have black. I don't know what's
he's a
going
leprechaun.
on there. Something like that. So, what about you, Mark? I guess what is your what are you feeling about this trip?
Well, I think it's going to, depending on, hey, we haven't done a weather check. Depending on what the weather is going to do for us, it could be very, either way it's going to be fun. But it either can be miserable and fun, or it's going to be cold and fun, however you want to look at it. I'd rather have it a little bit colder because when you're working out there, then you're not sweating and everything else is a little bit nicer that way. But Spirit Fox, how's it going? Great to see you. Thanks for coming in here. Let's do a weather check. Haven't done that in a while.
Mm-hmm. I said, if you guys are just joining, make sure to hit that like button and share it out. It does go a long way. It lets YouTube know that you guys enjoy what we're doing. Because for some reason, here recently, and it's not just us, it's happening across all of YouTube, is that views are just dropping like crazy. For a while there, I was getting really good views on all my videos, and then the last few videos I put out, I have barely managed to get over 100 views on them. So I think it's part of YouTube just not really letting the subscribers know that there's a new video out. YouTube is not pushing them. So if you guys haven't checked out, make sure you guys go through Mark's channel and my channel. And if you see a video you guys haven't seen yet, definitely click on it. And it definitely helps, like I said, pushes our channel out. So
Bushcraft Pizza, we did that in the summertime because then I could actually find stuff out there.
well, hello, Colin. Good to see you.
Good to see you. So I'm gonna keep talking, Tyler. I'm gonna try this and find my capture over here.
I think Mark and I can make a pizza out there because Mark does have that Dutch oven. So maybe we'll have to try it out.
We can make a pizza pie, buddy. Not just a pizza, but I mean like a big thick old,
What are those things called? I think it's called like a wedgie. It's like a pizza folded over, and it's just packed full of sauce and pepperoni and sausage. I want a pizza now. That sounds good. Colin, you have not missed much yet. Mark did like a hour-long trailer.
It wasn't an hour long. It was 5 minutes. I watched the timer.
Roughly 5 minute long trailer into the live stream. We've been talking about kind of what to expect. If any of you guys have any recommendations or anything that you guys want to see us try to accomplish while being out there, we're definitely up for suggestions. As I said, it's 7 days isn't a whole lot of stuff. It's a lot of time to do really a whole lot of everything because we're going to be filming, we're going to be processing wood to stay warm throughout the night.
So here is the latest and greatest for the temperatures that we are going to be going out. In here, so let's go bring up wind chill chart.
I'm reading the comments. It seems like everyone either owns or manages a pizza joint, and so if that's the case, I could go for a pizza right now if anyone wants to make a delivery.
So at -5 with so let's go at 0 temperature, guys, and this is from NOAA Weather. If we go here and we bring this back up so you guys...
Me and Mark have been kind of prepping our bodies for this kind of cold environment. He taught me to sleep with the door or the window open, especially where we live. Like I've had -17-degree weather throughout the mornings, so I've been prepping my body, getting used to that, sleeping with the window open, turning the heat off. So
here we go for tonight. This gives you an idea. Let's get our chat back up. So you guys, that is a local. Like I said, we are 2 weeks out. Bathroom break. So we'll see what happens in those 2 weeks. Weather has been changing, like I said. As far as temperature wise, it is getting more of a negative side of things. Like I said before, the first half of the trip was supposed to be just snow, and the last 3 days were going to be cold weather. It seems like it's getting to the point now where they're showing more cold weather and less snow. So it could get kind of hairy for these guys that aren't used to that kind of weather. But I'm definitely liking that pizza. Fox, yeah. I wouldn't want to even think about it. Negative 98 degrees. That is just way, way too cold. And the thing of it is you can't even do anything. You know, that's the thing is that you're talking, instead of minutes, you're talking seconds before frostbite. You can't have any skin exposed at all. You would have to wear some kind of goggles. It would just be, it wouldn't be fun. So as I was doing that, somebody was talking about pizza joints. Now I'm hungry for pizza. Tell you what. I love pizza. Especially if it's homemade. Best kind of pizza there is. Hey, Sybil snuck in here too. I haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see ya. It should be a very interesting time. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to be showing and going on. You got to think about it. There's a total of 4 guys going. If you're staying out there 7 to 8 days, you think about the amount of videos that you're going to see from everybody else's angle, because everybody's going to be shooting. So it's going to be really cool to see the different angles and being able to see something on my side, but you'll have to go and check it out on his channel to see about that video. So there's going to be this is a huge collab, and like everybody, like Tyler was saying, is I don't even want to comprehend and think about the amount of hours that's already been invested in this before we even get started on it. It's crazy.
Yeah, we probably spend a good, typically around 4 hours a day planning, planning up to this event, and we've been doing this for about 3 months. So there's already, um, weeks worth of nonstop planning evolved into this.
Samson's in the house. Good to see you, brother. How you doing, Nathan?
Another thing too that we're going to be doing, that you guys are going to be able to see, go through on all of our channels, is we're going to do like a video documentary. We're going to have a little room set up, made out of some kind of a shelter, where we're going to have maybe like a GoPro in there, and we're going to record our thoughts throughout the day. Each one of us are going to go in there and spend anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes inside, and kind of discuss what's going on, how we're feeling, stuff like that. It's going to be like a journal entry vlog. Maybe something you would write down in a journal instead of actually writing it. You're just telling into a camera. So that's going to be fun.
Dragon, I can guarantee you that there's no Brokeback Mountain, any kind of event happening. Not at
Yeah.
all. Yeah. JNC's Oregon Homestead, thank you so much for coming in here. Great to see you. Dragon. No Brokeback moment on this part. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. You're not going to see that. Like I said, no. I promise you not.
Nope.
But you will be seeing some pranks. I know I plan on pulling some pranks, and I'm sure there's going to be some of the guys that are going to be getting revenge back. So you're going to see some pretty funny sides to us too while we're out there.
John's Travels, just munching on dry Fruit Loops. I have not seen that in a long time. Yeah, Mary, Nathan has been a follower of our channel for a long time when we do the homesteading, so he's been in here a lot. That's why he's blue. I haven't even seen that movie. That's how I stayed away from it.
Yeah, I have not seen it either. I've only heard, and I heard a little bit, and I never want to hear any more part of
Yeah.
that again. So,
Nope. Broke back nothing. Not can't. Thanks. I'll tell you. Dragon, dragon, dragon. So you're going to see a bunch of different. The other thing too, guys, is you are going to be seeing a bunch of different cameras out there. We are shooting 4K now, just like our live streams are 1080. We're going to be shooting 4K videos. So remember, and that goes for anybody's channel, guys. If you go and click on that cogwheel and you change it, because YouTube always kicks it out at 380 because they're trying to save on their bit rate, you're going to see a lot better quality video from your subscribers if you go down there and change that cogwheel over. That we started this year in 2020. The other thing we're going to be doing is we've got a bunch of new cameras. We got a bunch of different gear that we're going to be taking out there. We've been horsing around and trying some of the brand new Canon, their little video recorder. This one's got a pretty good zoom on there, so we're going to be trying this out there. I've been shooting around the house a little bit. We've got the GoPros, which we'll be taking out there. Wireless headsets, all kinds of new toys to play with. On top of that, obviously, it's going to be cold. Some of the bigger cameras, like the big Canon and stuff like that, we actually had to invest in. I'm going to call them a hoodie, Tyler, unless you guys a hoodie jacket for the cameras. Is that how we're going to look at this?
yeah, yep.
We had to get some of that stuff because we found out that cameras don't like cold weather. Imagine that. So, but here's a question for everybody, because I know this is on everybody's mind, and we've been trying to see, everybody likes catch and cook. The problem that we have is we have to abide by the laws of the land. Fishing is open, but the stream that runs through there is a trout, and any kind of outdoorsman knows what happens because trout season is closed. Small game season is closed. So our only thing is to do is go down to the nearest lake, I guess, and we could try to chisel through that. So as what we were thinking on doing, and this is totally up to our guys and what you guys want us to do. Each person was going to bring a meal. So out of the 7 days, we know for sure that we have a meal for 3 days. Or we could take this about what people have taken on their channel and use that out for the 7-day survival challenge. A little bit unfair if I do that, because as a homesteader and a canner and preserver, I've got many means. But we want to really see what you guys. Hey, Phil, good to see you.
See you, Phil.
What do you guys think would be the best? What do you guys want to see these guys go through? Obviously, we can't hunt, and we're going to try to fish. We're going to try to go to a lake, but like I said, we only got 7 days. It's going to be hard to punch through. Right now, I think it was about 24 to almost 30 inches of ice out there right now. So to try to punch through that with an axe is going to be kind of fun to watch these guys do it. And I'll sit back and watch. I don't have a problem with that.
I might have to just take my my high-powered laser out there and just carve a hole in the ice. Save myself a lot of time.
I wonder if that would actually work, if that would go through that kind of thick of ice.
I don't know. I gotta figure out why it's not working at the moment. But as soon as I do, I'm curious to see how that would fare out.
So as far as the homesteading, what we thought is bring what your channel has to offer. What do you guys think of that?
Absolutely. Like I said, it's catch and cook videos are something that's really trending, really popular on outdoor channels. But at the same time, you got to realize every time you see this, it happens in a different place, a different state, different country, they'll all go by different rules and laws and regulations when it comes to hunting and trapping and fishing and stuff like that. So, we're not out here to break any rules or any laws. We want to do this, avoiding anything like that, but at the same time, still bring you guys really good uh, entertainment while we're out there. And, no matter what, being out there for 7 days and the temperatures like you guys saw that, are probably going to change again before we actually go out and head out and do this. It's going to be a challenge all of itself.
The environment is what these guys are looking for. That's one of the things too. Jason has joined the chat. Good to see you, buddy. Glad you come in here, Samson. Yeah, the license hunting season is closed. We wanted to do this in January, but we just could not get it in time, which would have left it open for a lot of the small game. End of season, you got late season deer season, so we would have had more of a chance to get some game. But now everything is locked up. So Wisconsin they're pretty strict on their, just like trapping, you have to have a fur bearer's permit. You have to be actually sponsored by a trapper to get that. You have to take a class. So you just can't go throw out a trap here in Wisconsin like in other areas. So there's a lot of rules that we have to follow by. So one of our ideas is that bring what you would have for your channel. So like Tyler had a venison. Justin had an elk. He's got the elk hunt. I got a homestead. I got a lot of different varieties that I could do. Exactly, Sybil. You got to make sure you got enough carbs to withstand them temperatures. Exactly, because what a lot of people don't understand is when you're in that kind of environment, you're burning 1,800 calories just to stay warm because your body is that active to stay warm. Now, granted, no one's going to die from not eating for 7 days. Ain't gonna happen. So you could do that, no problem. The thing that it is we want to make this. What Drake says, no, we don't have any feral hogs, buddy. They're all down south in lower Wisconsin, not up here. That I'm glad I don't have any hogs yet because that would destroy. We're in farmland and that would destroy all our crops. So.
And that's another thing too is wild edibles. Since Mark is really big on his wild edibles and he knows his stuff. That's the thing. We can't even really rely on wild edibles out there because everything's under 4 feet of snow.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, Trail Samson's a vet just like I am. So like I said, there's a lot of guys that are coming in that'll be in here that are veterans. That's why you all see us sporting the flag somehow or in the intros or something like that. It's to support your local police officers and your veterans.
Someone said, Colin said squirrels.
And the problem that we're having in Wisconsin is that if you can get up into the upper 20s, you'll see the squirrels and stuff like to come out. But our squirrels will actually go into what is like a pre-dormant hibernation because of the temperatures. They're not going to be out running around. We are going to be taking air rifles out there just in case. But I don't know. It's a crapshoot because them temperatures, what I'm seeing is telling me no, they're not going to be out. They're going to be sleeping. That's going to be a problem.
Absolutely. Like I said, we're going to try everything, within our power, within legal rights to, make this video the best possible. Absolutely.
Yes, Phil's a Marine too, so there's some more. Yeah, Colin, rabbits are going to be, if we're snaring them or whatever, but it's going to be hard. Hey, Shirley. Great to see you. Glad you came in here. That's why we said we wanted to talk to you guys, is because you guys are the ones that make this channel, our channels work. Okay, so what you guys want to see out there, so if you guys want to see these guys starve for 7 days, that's how this is going to work out. If we want to do the catch and cook, it might be a little bit difficult. But what we're talking about is just what your channel provides. So it makes the opportunity, because we do harvest deer, we've harvested elk on other channels. Obviously, me with a homestead, I have chickens, I have eggs, I have beef, I've had pork, I got all that good stuff. So it kind of opens the door. Guys, don't forget to smash that thumbs up if you haven't. That is one of the big things for YouTube this year, is they're watching that thumbs up and to see if your content is what they want to push out. So please smash it in there. Dragon, I'm an Air Force vet. Yes, you are.
Absolutely.
A lot of veterans in here.
But yeah, I will plan on getting this video out soon when it comes to the gear and stuff. I want to get real specific for a lot of those subscribers of ours that are content creators as well. That way they kind of get an idea of what we're working with, what kind of cameras are we using, what kind of software we use to edit our videos. I'll go on a full on list of
Oh,
everything going on.
Dragon, you didn't have. Holy man. Thank you so much, buddy.
Nice.
You're awesome, Dragon.
Only ghost pepper flavors, huh?
Hey, where is it? You missed it. And if you guys haven't, there's a live stream out here. Phil was a part of this live stream. So, Tyler is going to get this bag right here. And these are ghost peppers. And we're going to bring some, he has some, what is it, Carolina Reaper and ghost pepper jelly?
Yep.
So that's going to come out there. So just you think about that. We do have some hot stuff. But if you guys want to see the funniest video you ever see, you have me, Sty North, and Everything Spicy, who's in the room right now, eating these for Tyler on a live stream. And I failed miserably because I haven't been chewing on these a lot, which I should be doing because I need the boost if I'm going to be taking these out in the woods. But we do have some stuff we're going to be pulling out of we're going to be doing some homestead seasoning. We got some Reaper powder that's in there. So that is going out. So this is going to be cool.
Yeah, we're definitely going to try to any means possible keeping ourselves warm out there, and if that means we have to dig into some peppers or some kind of jam, we're definitely going to have to do, keep us all nice and warm.
Absolutely. So you gotta think about that, but we're gonna be cranking these peppers out there, so that'll be one thing to watch out for. Maybe we might need that just to stay warm. I don't know.
Those would be good in some biscuits and gravy. You know what? I think it would be.
Grits. I haven't had that in a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time since I had grits.
Yeah, it's been a minute for me as well.
We're going to be bringing out some of our homemade sauerkraut, and there's a really cool thing that we like to make with hamburger and sauerkraut. It's kind of like a hot dish. We can bring that out, but like I said, it all depends on what our subscribers want to see. Is if they want us to see us bring the food out there, or if they want us to try to do the catch and cook process with very limited. I saw somebody was asking if we have a creek or river. We do. We are going to be checking for cattails. We're also going to, but we can't get any fish out of there because that's a known trout stream. So in Wisconsin, if you have a known trout stream that's marked and you put a line in the water, you can say, "Oh, I'm trying to catch chubs." DNR ain't going to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to put that into the put a line in the water. So we're going to try to break through. We are going to try to get some cattails. We're going to try to do all that stuff. So Samson says, I make ghost pepper hot sauce. Put them in a pickled quail egg. Fresh. Holy man, you're making me hungry. Omelets. I love omelets.
Oh yeah, now we're talking about food.
Yep.
I'm going to start eyeballing that fridge here in a minute.
Yeah, Samson. Homemade sauerkraut is one of the best things that you can get. for yourself. Not only for the probiotics that's in it, it's good for you to eat. It's not as harsh as that stuff you buy in a store. Thank you so much, Dragon, for all that you've done, man. And God bless. And I can't say enough for the super chats, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You brightened up our day big time. Thanks a lot. But I know that's one of the things that we were talking about too, is sauerkraut, stuff like that. Um, we'll see what happens. What you were going to bring, and with the final judgment. Please, guys, if you can, in the bottom of this live stream, put your ideas in there if you want us to bring food that would represent who we are in our channel, or do you want to see catch and cook kind of thing. That would be really appreciated if you could do that.
All right, and then any other suggestions too? You know, a certain shelter you want to see be made, certain bush crafting, homesteading set of skills that you see or that you want to see. Maybe do some little challenges while we're out there, like maybe a one-handed fire. Get a fire going using only one hand. Stuff like that. Whatever's going to make this really interesting and keep you guys' entertained throughout the whole series. That's what we're looking for.
Yep. So that's what you can do. So you can start putting these, when we in the bottom of not in the live stream chat, but if you want to put them down in the comments on the video, so that we can actually go back and just see your comments is a lot quicker than trying to scroll through the chat to see what you guys want. That's why we're saying to put them in the comment section and not in the live stream. So, just living. How's it going? Great to see you. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, Martin, I love the catch and cook theme too. It's just going to be really, really difficult to do that. Snow hut.
I would put it on a scale of 0 to 100%. If we did a catch and cook, our possibility of eating throughout those 7 days would be at maybe 5% out of 100. If we do that, just because of the extreme cold weather, small game is going to be burrowed. They want to stay warm, hibernating. Chances of doing a catch and cook out there, it's just slim pickings, But, if that's what people want to see, if they want to see like the reality of how your body reacts to not having any kind of calorie intake for, 7 days, I'm up for that challenge too. Like I said,
I'll have calorie intake because I'll be eating pine trees, I'll be eating birch trees, I'll be eating all kinds of stuff.
I said, we want to make this just about as crazy as possible.
That's kind of what we're looking at is each one of us bring one meal, so that would be a total of 4 meals out there in the 7 days. So I mean, it's not a whole lot of calorie intake considering what we're going to be doing and what we're going to be pushing our bodies through, but at least we'll have 4 days of a good solid meal. That was the other thing that we're looking at. Yeah, Trail, everything, people don't realize in the northern parts of Wisconsin when it just gets brutally cold like that, it just like you don't want to go out in that cold either as the animals. They want to stay right where they're at, where it's warm.
Right.
Yeah, Samson, I could, but you got to have the fur bearing permit to trap a beaver. That's the other problem that we're talking about before is that you have to have a trapper sponsor you in Wisconsin, and you have to go through the classes to have the fur bearer and the trapping license, and I don't have that, so it would be worth looking into, though. I gotta admit. The other thing too is everybody knows that has ever done any kind of trapping. You set your traps, and it takes a couple days for those traps to get even acclimated to that area, stuff like that. So it would be difficult. And I don't think there's too many dams back where we're at as far as beaver dams. It'd be kind of hard.
Yeah. I don't know, like a beaver eating a tree.
There's things with like the pine. You can cut the inner bark of the pine. You can make jerky out of that. You can use pine needles for tea. You can do the same thing with birch. I'm hoping that it warms up enough 1 day or 2 days that I could actually tap a birch tree and see if I can get anything out of there. So um, we'll see what happens. Like I said, if we can see a squirrel, that would be great.
I'm not sure on the county. I just know that we're probably, what, a good 20, 30, 40 minutes away from the nearest town or city.
Yeah, as far as what do you mean by city? We don't have cities here. We have little towns.
Towns.
Yeah, and we're looking probably 15, 20 minutes to the nearest town. So yeah, yeah, Nate, we might find some chog out there. Absolutely. There's a lot of birch out there, so that's worth looking for too.
Right.
All those things are really great ideas. Is that going to sustain us? Probably not. But that's why we're asking you guys what you guys want to see.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing too is what people are looking forward to is to seeing what we do while we're out there, as far as shelters, as far as equipment that we're bringing, what kind of gear we're going to be using. What's going to make our life easier out there in that kind of extreme cold environment. So I don't think there's going to be too much worried about that.
Yeah, Donald, that's the thing too. Is everybody around here in the springtime, once it gets warm enough to do that thaw, the trees start running. Everybody's tapping. So that's not a big deal at all. I'm just hoping that I get a day or two in a row that I can actually that warms up and comes above freezing, so that we can actually tap a tree. If it gets in the 30s, well, maybe we can get one of the birch trees to start running. That'd be a good source of sugar and stuff like that coming out of the birch.
Well, like I said, it's something for us that we call a challenge. And in my mindset, I think of a challenge as making it actually a challenge, but understanding that there is limits that we have to abide by. As far as the food source comes. So I don't know.
Yeah, trail trash. Birch has sap. It has syrup. It's by far. There's been tests done that a birch tree will actually put out more sap than a maple would, but it isn't as high of a quality. So you need more of the birch to make up for the maple kind of thing. So it kind of evens itself out. But yeah, you can tap a birch.
Mhm. Yeah, I think the farthest north I've been was just, or the only part of Wisconsin I've ever been in was in Madison, Wisconsin, in the city. So I'm looking forward to seeing the more countryside of Wisconsin. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, right now we have um, 28 degrees and snow, and it was snowing. Boil, boil, boil. Yeah, Trail, I love the outdoors. I think it's a great place to connect with yourself, clear your head. Um, there's so many great things about the outdoors, and not only that, we're going to be teaching some things so people can learn how to do some stuff. I know a lot of people have been asking about a Quincy hut. And Tyler brought up a really good point tonight when we were talking about it. Is if you make them wrong and they collapse on you, I mean, you're not gonna die in there, but it just makes a very uncomfortable situation. You have to do it correctly. There's steps that you need to follow. So
Yep, absolutely.
chicken dinner, absolutely. We got chickens. Trust me.
Mhm. Now, I wouldn't mind some fried chicken. That sounds good. some homesteading deep fried chicken. That sounds good.
I wouldn't mind, like a coon or anything like that if I saw one, but you know, Kimberly is in the house. Hello.
Good to see you.
All right, Tyler, you take control. I gotta go get a drink of water.
All right. So as recap everything we talked about, we're going to be coming out with some gear video of everything we're bringing. Myself, I'm bringing a lot of stuff up there. There's a lot of stuff I want to try. There's a lot of those gimmick stuff, the emergency blankets that can, keep you warm in any kind of weather. I'm going to put those to the test. Uh, different ferro rods I want to try out for different weather. To show you guys the difference between hard ferro rods and some of the softer ferro rods. We're going to be showing you guys, natural versus man-made tenders, fire kits. It's going to be like one big, fun, adventurous, but yet learning video that you guys might be able to learn a few things off of, and that's kind of what we are shooting for. Jay says it'd be cool, so see, and only catching cook, but the leaves out some skills that I should have been practicing instead of focusing on food. So I'd go with everyone take on a meal. Yeah, like I said, extreme cold weather, nothing's going to be out. It's going to be virtually impossible, to kind of get any kind of food source out there because, for myself, if I went to Wisconsin and I do this and I wanted to, hunt and trap, I have to have those special licenses, which there's some of them I can't even get because you have to do the training beforehand. You have to pay a ridiculous amount of money to get that kind of license. And it gets expensive. I mean, to do that, I think if we wanted to do a catch and cook, and let's say we did this back in last month in January, it was probably going to cost me somewhere around $1,200 to $1,500 just to come up and do this video. You include the gas, you include some supplies, the license, and all that. We're talking around $1,500 to go and shoot this video, and we're not going to make nowhere near that on YouTube. We'll be lucky to make anywhere between 50 to $1, 50 cents to $1 on this video. So we're not doing it for the money. We're doing it to have fun, to show you guys, and hopefully have you guys learn something.
Hey, but actually, I could do a catch and cook. I can go run out into the chicken coop, catch a chicken, and I can cook it.
Oh, there you go. I'm just getting caught back up. Yeah, I have a few those hand warmers that we're going to be using, except I'm not using it for my hands. I'm not using it for my feet. I'm using it for all my cameras because that kind of cold weather, it drains the batteries like crazy. That's why I have, this stack of batteries right here is so that I can be able to record for the 7 days. I can typically get around 2.5 to 3 hours with one of these batteries, but in the cold weather, I'm lucky to get 20 to 30 minutes of recording. And we're talking 7 days. If I can only record for 20 minutes, you guys are going to be missing out on a lot of stuff. What do you guys, here's a big question too I wanted to ask. What do you guys want to see as far as how long each episode is? Do we want to do a 15 to 20 minute episode? Or do you guys want to see an hour to an hour and a half episode for each video?
And remember, the golden number is 27 minutes and 23 seconds is about the golden number on YouTube right now because if you look at percentage wise of what we actually get as far as watch time, if you make a 10-minute video, let's just say half, so you got 5 minutes of actual watch time. So yeah, that's a very good point. How long do you want these videos? Do you want them being an hour long or an hour episode, or you want to keep it 20 to 30 minutes, Jason's saying?
Right. Like I said, with being 7 days and so much stuff from each channel, it's going to be jam-packed full of stuff. I think for the main series, I wanted to do was stick around that 20 to 30 minute mark. But then after the series is all done, show a bunch of stuff that didn't make it in that series. That way, you guys can kind of see, some of the off time that we had where it wasn't those really epic moments of getting a fire going or building a shelter. Maybe just some more footage of us kind of goofing around, having fun while we're out there.
Blooper reels.
Yeah, there you go.
Blooper. I gotta put all these back in there now that I got them all scattered all over.
Right, and that's the thing too. Not we all understand. Everyone has a job. Everyone, doesn't have that 30 to an hour long time to spend on YouTube to watch videos too. So we definitely take that in consideration.
It's gonna be um, kind of fun in the sun without the sun. So I had a. I must be missing a blank somewhere, Tyler. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm missing 3 of them.
Absolutely. Yeah, chargers. That's another thing. For all these batteries, we're gonna have these chargers to charge up our filming equipment. We're gonna have tripods. We're gonna have mics. We're gonna have, all kinds of stuff. Cleaning kits, many different lenses. For different shots, taking these out and changing. So I'm talking just my camera equipment alone. I got around 50 pounds worth of camera equipment that I'm bringing. That's not including, everything I need to actually go out there and thrive. So,
Take care, Grace. Thanks for coming in. Oh. Oh, bye, Donald. Donald's leaving. Okay.
Yep, Donald.
I'm cleaning up my mess here because we got. That's the other thing too is there's so many things that, with the GoPros and harnesses and the different things that you can use the GoPro for. Hey, Premier buddy, how's it going?
I'll be right back.
So there's a lot of different things there that I'll be using too. So there's a lot of crap that we're gonna be hauling out there. That's without just the gear. Just the camera gear alone is gonna be crazy. Got some cool new lights that we're gonna be trying out. Headlamps, all kinds of crazy stuff. So there's Premier. I didn't see him. He's way up on the top. Actually, Jason, we actually got I call them a hoodie. They're an insulated jacket for the big cameras, and then that's what the hand warmers are coming out for, is because then you stick the hand warmers in the jacket for the camera, which allow the camera to stay warm and still function. So you get a little bit more battery life on there. Central Coast Bass, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. Good to see you. And that's the other thing is, you figure you put 2 hand warmers in there, and hopefully we can get out of. If I shoot in full HD, I should get 45 minutes off one of my batteries, and then I can have 2 more set back. And we have power banks that we're going to be taking out. I got solar. I don't have any in here, but I got some solar chargers for charging the batteries and stuff like that. So there is going to be the ability to run back. It's just the fact is depending on how cold it is, it could get pretty hairy pretty fast. Good to see everybody here. Guys, don't remember to please hit that thumbs up. If you came in and you didn't hit it, hit it. If you did, thank you so much. We appreciate it. That's YouTube's analytics this year. They're actually watching the thumbs up portion of things a lot closer this time. So we've been really telling everybody, even on your live streams, do the same thing. Tell those guys, hit the thumbs up. Take care, Crazy Ann. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, 1080 looks better. We got 4K capabilities, Central Coast, so we can shoot in 4K. It gives us a bigger thing when YouTube decides to shrink it. Like right now, guys, you're watching this live stream is in 1080. So if you guys go click on that cogwheel on your YouTube page there, you will actually see the HD. We're actually shooting this live stream tonight. It's in total 1080. Yeah, Fox, my drone, I've got one. By the time I got up in the air with my drone the other day, I had 7 minutes of runtime with the drone up and flying around before I come back and it says my battery is low when it returns. So it shall be epic. Yeah, that's another cool thing is with the drones, it can give us a totally different aspect. Back I was thinking, oh yeah, we can climb up in the tree, we can put a GoPro up in the tree, and I'm like, dummy, we got drones to do that now. We don't have to worry about it. Oh, what did Streamlabs do? There you go, Colin. Yeah, some reason Streamlabs does not like the there now won't bother you, you're a moderator. Bad thing about Streamlabs or Streamlabs. It's all right. See, there's things that we have found out recently, like there are negative bots that people can use, and that's how they spoof your channel. You can see that if all of a sudden you're sitting around your normal on a live stream, if that 20 people or 30 people in there, and you shoot up to 200 people. That's actually bots that are programmed to say all this crap to everybody, and there's somebody behind a computer. So what StreamYard has come up with is they try to limit the emojis and stuff like that, because then YouTube thinks it's spam, and that's another thing that it'll hurt your channel because it'll shove it off to the side because they think, oh, this guy just got spammed all over the place. So it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. Central says I shoot 720. Looks great. That's awesome. Tyler's back.
I'm back. It is so hot in here that I have all the heat off, but I had to take my hat off because I'm just sweating.
Premiere with the kitty, yeah. There's some other things too that we want to stay away from, those people that are just spamming and botting people and stuff like that. So this makes for a unpleasant chat for everybody.
Well, thanks for having me, everyone. So yeah, we are excited. We are 2 weeks away, a little under 2 weeks away. Time is coming to an end as far as all the discussions that we've had talking about it. Hopefully here sometime this week, I can get some of the other contestants up that are going to be doing this with us. And that way you guys can kind of hear what's going on with them, how excited they are and what they have planned to show.
Central Coast, what happens is that if you shoot in 1080, when you send it to YouTube crunches it. So it really can do, if you're shooting in a low bitrate video and they go and they smash it together and they crush it, it'll distort a little bit. What we found out, like right now with if you go down into your little cogwheel on YouTube and you kick us down, you can see what 720 looks like compared to what we are at 1080. It's still HD, but then if you go down to 480 after they smash it, that's when you're starting to see some different things. Like right now when I'm watching the stream, and I'm looking at it on our normal screen, that you can see there's a little bit of difference with the lights and stuff. I probably could have did a little bit different with the lighting in here today, but we were in a hurry.
Yeah. That's a
It's
good thing
one
about.
one of the things that Central Cola is the best thing to do is shoot your videos at the highest bit rate you can. So if your camera can shoot 720 or it can shoot 1080, shoot that. And then when you render it, you send it over to YouTube as a 1080. And then when they do their thing in compression, it'll still come out really nice looking.
Right. Which I've talked to some of the people about. I know who you guys are talking about. I've talked with one of the bigger channels, and I don't think we're going to be hearing from them for a very long time. So,
Yeah, Kyle, and we do shoot bows, so I get my compounds and stuff like that. So
well, I since I doing these live streams, it's nice to do them because we get to interact with you guys, but also it gives us ideas for future content or some of the challenges that we have up. And hearing that you guys have never seen a bushcraft crossbow before, I think I'm going to take that challenge on. I
that'd
think
be
I'm going
kind
to
of
try to.
cool. I think about it. That would be really cool. You know.
Yeah, it would. So I think about I might try to figure out a way of doing that out of all natural materials. I might have to use some kind of cordage, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
We do got some good trees around here that we could actually use for the bows itself and try to get that, you know, that arc out of there. Take care, Troll Trash. Thank you so much for coming in, and we'll see you on the next one, buddy. Have a good night.
Absolutely. Um, yeah, one of the things that we're gonna do, having the four of us out there, is we're gonna show you guys, excuse me, we're gonna show you guys a way to where we're going to show a bow drill like you guys never have seen before, where it's going to involve all four of us. So if you guys know what we're talking about, it's going to be pretty epic. So it takes at least four guys to do this bow drill, and we're hoping that we can be successful in it.
Hey, Martin. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in and joining us. Gil, you take care. Thanks for coming in. It was fun.
For sure. But yeah, I'm gonna end up calling it a night here real soon. I got all these ideas and stuff I want to kind of go over before I head to bed, and hopefully I can go out and maybe shoot a video tomorrow.
Sounds good, buddy. Yeah, we'll be shutting her down. We just wanted to give you guys a heads up of what's going on. I want to say thank you to everyone that has come in, and we will be giving you guys more updates of what's going on and with our channels and stuff like that. So you guys all have an awesome, great night, and thank you so much for those ideas. And remember, guys, put your ideas down in the comments underneath this video of the stuff you want and to see and stuff like that. That'll help us out and being able to see them. So you guys, from my side of things, you guys all take care. God bless, and we'll see you in the next one. And Tyler, what do you got?
I want to thank everyone too for coming in. People that came from my channel. Thank you guys again for showing us support across the different platforms, different channels. Just stay tuned. Like I said, we're going to try and do everything within our power to make this the most epic series that you guys are going to see here on YouTube. So there will be giveaways. There will be, all kinds of stuff, exclusive stuff that you're not going to see anywhere else. So thank you
Absolutely.
again.
All right, guys. You guys all take care. We'll see you in the next one. God
Yep,
bless
see you.
everyone.